I know what you're here for. You want the juicy information on how to grow a YouTube channel. Hello people, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me already, my name is Leah. This is my second channel, Grow with Leah. If you are from my other channel, then I'm so grateful and happy to see you over on this new channel, so welcome. And if you are new here, as I said, my name is Leah and I give you tips and tricks about growing a YouTube channel, creating a digital business around it, and anything else that's related to this topic. So sometimes you will get videos on other social platforms, because obviously YouTubers are on other social platforms too and may require this information. And also everyone's favorite, making money around your channel and earning a living from doing so. So if this is the kind of content that you would like to see, then stick around on this channel, because I will have all the juicy info for you right here. So lovely people, the first tip I have for you in order to grow a YouTube channel in 2021 is to just start filming. Yes, get your camera out, start filming. Don't worry about too much about the quality, the content, because you need to get confident behind this camera, or not this camera, but your camera. So my advice to you is pop your camera out, pop your mobile phone, whatever your chosen device is, get the camera out and start filming. It's really important, because if you're not filming a lot of videos, then you're not going to build up the confidence in order to create more videos, and you're going to be putting off filming with excuses about the quality of your video, not having the right content, blah blah blah, and it just goes on and on and on to the point that you never get on the camera and start creating content. And I know, because I have done it myself. So people, pull your camera out, start a video. Don't worry too much about the topic. If you know what topic or niche you're going to film in, then very good for you. You can start filming videos around this subject. But for everyone else, get your camera out, start talking to it, start just do like a little diary, or film something you're doing today, you're eating, something when you woke up, some kind of routine. Just pull the camera out, start talking to it, and this way you're going to build the confidence to make more videos. Yeah, pull your camera out, start filming, as I said, and don't worry about what type of videos you're going to create, because the more time you waste, the more time you're never going to start your channel. So lovely people, the second thing on my list that will help you to start and grow a channel in 2021 is to choose a focus for your videos. So with that being said, I know you hear about niching down. I am not going to tell you to niche down, because niching down has their negative points to it. So I will say to you to find a focus, or find a specific type of people you want to make videos for. For example, if you're a student, you may want to make videos for students, and then you can make a range of videos that students would be interested in. For example, students may be interested in finding cheap accommodation in a certain area. They may also be interested in making cheap meals, so you may want to make videos on how to make a spaghetti bolognese on a budget. You may want to have videos on where students can get cheaper clothing, even books for school, or specific subjects you are studying. You could be giving tips to students about this, all things that students like to do, maybe places to go out, there you can get cheap drinks for students. These are all student related videos, but as you can see, they are not all from one specific niche, but they have a focus. They are focusing on videos for students, and you can do this in any category. Another good example is videos for mums. Mums do not just want to talk about changing babies' bums. There is other things that mums are interested in that will help them in their mum lives, that will help their lives to be better while looking after their children, and those videos will come from different niches. So this is why I say not to niche down, to more find yourself a focus. An example on the other side is, for instance, if you're in the fitness niche and you choose specifically fitness, say with trampolining, when a trend comes out, like for instance in 2020 when it was all about home fitness because of the pandemic, gyms were closed. If you only specifically were in one area of fitness and you started posting home workout videos, there's a good chance that YouTube would not have recommended your video because you talk about one specific thing, and that specific thing may have been in a gym. And then when you try to make videos on home fitness, YouTube was not going to recommend you as much as it would recommend someone else who was more doing general videos focused on fitness, like people who are interested in fitness, and this might have been more broader with broader workouts and maybe stuff that they'd like to eat. These people were able to pivot and make other videos that related to the time, like home workouts, because at the time it was a pandemic. But if you're too specific, too niche down, then you cannot pivot in this way. So I always say that you should focus on a specific area. Sometimes your niche, you have to niche down and you've already got a specific niche and it's got a good audience there. This is fine, you should continue with this because you know you only want to do videos in this area. But if you want to be a bit more broad and cover more topics aimed at a specific audience, then don't be afraid to do so, because I know everyone is pushing the narrative niche down, and then everyone's feeling like they have to pick a specific niche and stay in that niche. I wouldn't recommend it if that's something you don't want to do. You can definitely just pick a focus, pick an audience and make videos that are also trending or relative to what they want to see. Okay, my lovely people, number 3 on my list today is that to create videos that people want to watch and not videos that you just want to create. Yes, it sounds so simple, doesn't it? But you wouldn't believe that so many people create videos that they just wanted to create and are useless to the people that are watching. So when you're creating videos, you really want to think about the audience that who are going to watch your videos, the person or people that you are going to focus on. Remember we spoke about in number 2, choosing a focus, a type of people to make videos for. If you haven't chosen a niche, for instance students, mums, young professionals, mature people of a certain age, different focuses, whatever your focus is, you need to think about what videos do these people want to see and what videos are going to be useful to them. So you can use different things. You can speak to people within this field. You can use yourself an example. You can also use YouTube search, and you can also watch other people's channels that also make videos that are similar to the ones that you are going to create, that are focusing on the same audience, and you can recreate the videos that they have made and make them better or offer something more that they have missed out in their video. This is okay. You just do not want to copy anybody's video, but you can definitely take inspiration from someone's video and recreate it with more content or more information that you maybe feel that is missing from their video. You can make a video that has more information or deals with the issue or provides information to your audience in a different way. This is no problem, but the main issue here is to create videos that people want to watch and not just videos you feel like you would like to create, because we see it time and time again, channels that don't grow because they've created videos that they think are amazing but have no use to the audience that are watching them. So if you're going to be doing fitness workouts for people, you need to make sure it's workouts that are going to benefit the audience that are watching. You know, if it's somebody who is overweight, there's no point giving them videos that are more targeted to people who are already lean. This isn't going to help their life. Also think about if you're doing fitness videos for a specific audience? Do they need you to provide them with, say, recipes in order for them to be able to eat properly while doing your workouts? This is also a need. You can also look at other channels and see where they are missing out. If you're an educational channel, for instance, at the moment people are at home, they need to be homeschooled, they are doing school via video, they may need like extra like tutor help with specific subjects. This is also something that can be open. You need to think about exactly what the pupils need, what videos they would require you to make. Don't just make any video. So you need to think about your audience, what they need, what's going to be useful to them, what information is missing on YouTube where you can add videos where nobody's covering. And this is going to help your channel to grow much faster than a channel that is recreating videos that everyone else has already made, or creating videos that are just basically useless for their audience. Yes, I hope I haven't rabbited on too much, and let's just get into the next one. I think you've got the point there. Okay, lovelies, number 4 on my list naturally is going to be to make your video interesting. So once you've chosen your video and it's useful to your audience, you're going to want to make the content of the video interesting. You can do this by adding music, adding sounds, speeding up bits in your video, making different shots. Like this video for me, it's quite simple. I'm just sitting here giving you an information, but I don't want to do a video where I'm dotting around, because the information I'm providing you is quite important. So I really want you to take the information in. So I chose to do this video sitting down and talking to you, but I am trying to provide the information to you in a shorter period of time than longing it out. So if I have information that's just 1 minute long, I will not long it out to 5 minutes just to make my video longer. I do not recommend this, because people will get bored of your video or find the information too dry. So if you can give the information out in 1 minute, please do so. Don't drag it out, because you're only going to reduce the retention on your video, and that is not going to be good for your video with YouTube. They're going to say your video is rubbish and not recommend it to other people. So to make your video interesting, you can use music, for instance, in the background, or use music like in vlogs, you know, for transitioning and things like that, because you have to appreciate people have different types of videos. So you can get music from the YouTube music studio, and also places like Epidemic Sound. These are the 2 I recommend. There is plenty of other places you can get copy-free right music, but these are the 2 that I'm going to mention today. None of them are sponsored or sponsoring me. I just like these 2 places to obtain music. And also you can get sounds that you can use in your videos to just make it a bit more interesting, and help the viewer to concentrate on your videos, because people's concentration span is really low nowadays. They get information in short videos like on TikTok and Instagram, so for them to sit and watch YouTube videos in 2021 is very difficult. So you want to get the information out there as quick as possible, as interesting as possible. So even if it's a vlog and you may be doing some cooking, you don't want to drag the video on too long, because your viewer will click off. So you really want to edit your videos so you're getting all the information in the shortest space of time. So my lovely people, number 5 is my favorite, thumbnails. As you know, I'm a little designer, so creating thumbnails is really fun for me. So if you hate design and you hate graphic design, you hate photography, I'm sorry, but thumbnails are really important. So unless you can pay for someone to create it for you, you are gonna have to get out your hidden magic fingers and create yourself some beautiful thumbnails. Because even if your video is beautiful inside, if the outside, the thumbnail isn't beautiful, they are not gonna click on your video to watch. So unfortunately, thumbnails are super important on YouTube, and you got to make sure yours is eye-catching. But there is nice places that can help you, like Canva for free. If you really need to pay someone and you got a budget like that, you can go on Fiverr. you can find a lot of professionals that will make you a thumbnail for a good price. But think about it, this is going to be for every single video. So if you can, push yourself to take out your little magic fingers and start creating good thumbnails. I would recommend you to do so. So like I said, you can use free service like Canva. Here they have ready-made templates that you can alter to make good thumbnails. And with the photo, I personally do my photo first for my video so I don't forget, because I've had times when I've created the video and once it's edited and ready to go, I'm like, oh my goodness, I forgot my thumbnail. So you have to go in and try to take a screenshot in your video, which sometimes is not even good screenshot because you wasn't thinking about it when creating the video. So now I do my thumbnails and titles before I even created the video. This is one of the first things I think about. So I take still shots in the beginning of my video in the same setting, but deliberate still shots that I can edit to make my thumbnails, and I recommending you do so or as well, because I have forgotten so many times in the beginning of doing my YouTube videos to create a thumbnail, to take pictures, how my thumbnail is going to look, what it's going to say, if it's going to have writing, is it not. It's a big decision and it's a very important one. It's very small but very important, because some people get a lot of views on crap videos just because their thumbnail was A+. So I recommend you to really concentrate on those thumbnails and get them sorted with your little magic fingers on something like Canva. Or if you're a pro, you should know already, you can use the Adobe Suite, maybe use Photoshop to create yourself a wow thumbnail. Okay, lovely people, my next tip is that you need to create really good titles and descriptions on your videos. Now, it's really dry talking about titles and descriptions, but they are super important. Yes, when people search for your video in YouTube, your title needs to match what keywords the viewer has put in order for your video to show up. So if you have a video that says, I went to sleep today, nobody is searching for this kind of video. So how are they going to find your video to watch? So I know vloggers make this mistake a lot. They see the big YouTubers putting random titles in that don't make no sense, but are really catchy and make you want to click. Like, I had a bad day today, and you're like, you want thinking, what bad day did they have? Let me click on and watch it. This is great. They have an audience already that already are subscribed to their channel. Their video comes up in the recommendation section already. So when the people who are subscribed see this video from the big YouTuber, they're going to click on it and watch it because they're excited to see what happened to their YouTuber today. But if you're a new YouTuber, nobody knows you, so your video is not popping up on their home screen, it's not popping up in their recommended section, it's not alerting them in their email, so you are basically invisible. So the only way for you to get seen in the beginning of your YouTube career is in the search, and unless somebody's searching your title of I had a bad day today, then your video is never going to be seen. So you need to create titles that are searchable. You need to be using YouTube search to check your keywords to see if it's something that people are looking for, and make sure you put titles that are relevant. So even if you had a vlog, if you went somewhere special, you know, if you went to Disneyland, don't write I had a good day today, or think about what I did today, or any of these weird titles that big YouTubers do that really works for them. You need to be putting in specifics. I went to Disneyland, Florida, and whatever else specific happened in that day of keywords that people are going to search. People are going to search Disneyland. They're going to want to see people who have been to Disneyland if they want to go on a trip there. So these are keywords people will search. I personally use a software called TubeBuddy. Sorry people, TubeBuddy. I put it right here. I use them, and they can check the keywords and recommend if the keywords that you're going to put in your title are going to be any good. They give a percentage, so when this is installed on your computer, and you search YouTube, TubeBuddy will be there, and it will recommend to you whether the keywords in your title are good keywords, and if they're not, they also do recommend other keywords that you can look into for your titles. And honestly people, this is super important. The other thing that's super important, once you've got your correct keywords for your title, in your description you need to repeat those keywords in your description, because your description needs to match your title. And also on top of that, in your description you need to describe exactly, in your plain language, mine is English, so in plain English, exactly what your video is about. Not writing gibberish. Before you'd put, like I'm calling it gibberish, you'd put keywords at the top for YouTube to pick up, but now YouTube has special AI that reads things in proper sentences. So you want to really describe what your video is about or what you're doing in your video, so it will help with the search, and it will recommend your video to the right people at the right time. Okay, my lovely people, the next one on my list is to post consistently. I know you hear this all the time. If you are new, then maybe you haven't heard this, but once you watch other YouTube tip videos, you will hear them always say that you need to post consistently. Unfortunately people, this is true, and I know in the beginning of your YouTube career this can be really annoying because you are just getting used to filming. Your main aim is to getting videos out there, which is fine in the beginning, but once you get yourself into a routine and you are posting videos, you need to be consistent with your posting. So if you're too busy, 1 video a week is fine. Don't feel pressured to post out 4 videos this week, because next week you may only be able to post 1, and this is going to ruin your consistency. I have learned this the hard way, so trust me, posting the amount of videos that you can manage is the best way to do your YouTube career. Don't matter if someone else is posting 5. If you can only manage 1, then you post 1 a week. If you can post 2, great. If you can post 5 vlogs a week, you post your 5 vlogs a week, but you ensure that you are posting 5 vlogs every single week. You do not want to be posting 5 this week and next week 2, the next week you got no video because you are burnt out. It's better you take those 5 videos and pace them over a few weeks than taking 5 just to like really get in the algorithm and then you drop out the algorithm because you have put too much into your video making. So take your time if you need to. If you have the time, you're a full-time YouTuber and you can produce that much content, then go for it. But I would say stick to your limit and don't feel forced to produce more than you can, because I have been there. I have done being consistent and I drop off because I am overdoing myself. I have been here, so I recommend not doing that and making videos for what you can manage. If you have time this week and you know you don't have time next week and you manage to make yourself 3 videos this week, don't post all 3 this week. Schedule 1 video for next week in order to get yourself more time to be able to create videos for the following weeks. And that is how I recommend that you deal with being consistent on YouTube. I will probably make another video in the future that will go more in depth in how to schedule videos, how to batch your videos, how to, you know, use up your time in order to create as many videos as possible without being stressed out. This video is coming, guys, but let's get on to the next tip. So lovely people, the next tip I'm going to give you that will help you grow your channel in 2021 is to engage with your viewers. Yes, engage. YouTube loves consistency, as we just discussed in the last tip, but YouTube also loves engagement. This is how they judge how often and who they should recommend your videos to. This is a big part of their decision. So the more comments and engagement you have on your video, the more they're going to recommend your video to other people, because they're going to say, well, they must love your video. This is the reason they're commenting on your video, and also you're taking the time out to engage with your viewer, so you must also be a good YouTuber. Yes, so I suggest you replying to every single comment that is left under your video by the viewers why you are a small YouTuber, because you should have the time to comment to all these people, because there won't be that many comments left under your video compared to a large channel that may have thousands and thousands of comments. You're just going to have a few comments. Replying to people are going to make them feel welcome. You're going to leave genuine replies, and these people are going to want to come back and watch your video in the future and also comment more, because they've had a reply, they know you reply, and they're gonna feel you like a friend or somebody they're connecting with. So it's really important to leave genuine replies to people's comments under your videos, unless obviously they're rude comments. Then no, you don't need to reply to them. You can just block and delete if you prefer, but normal comments, please reply. It's really important, and it's really going to help the growth of your channel. It's going to help you to grow much faster than someone who doesn't leave reply to the comments under their videos. So lovely people, the next tip I'm going to give you is about video editing. Now I know everyone isn't a skilled editor, but when you make your videos, you do need to edit them. So you can start with like free software you can get on your device. If you're with Apple, it's iMovie. There is also other softwares out there that you can use for free. I personally use Premiere Pro because I am a professional with this software, so I have the whole Adobe suite because I work in web and graphics. So this is the reason I use this software, because it is already installed on my computer. But there is other free options that you can use to edit your videos. I also would say to you that don't worry about big editing. You can learn really good editing skills along the way. I would say when you start editing your videos, keep the editing simple. So lovely people, that's come to the end of this video. I thank you for watching, and I hope these tips help you grow your channel in 2021. Please leave a comment below on what your channel is about, and if you have started your journey yet on YouTube, and if not, why. I hope to see you in the next video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to this channel for more videos like this that will help you in your YouTube journey. Thank you for watching again. This is Leah, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.